What's going on YouTube? This is Marcos from McQuinn Pressure Washing. I'm back again with another video. In this video, we're going to be washing the house, driveway, and deck for a returning customer. I did this house last year. Instead of me breaking it up in 3-4 different videos from like I did last year, I'm going to just make one big video of this whole process. And we're going to try to do it faster because I was here from sun up to sundown washing this house. So what I'm going to do differently is, instead of using my 3% mix, I'm probably going to bump it up to a higher mix so I can clean the driveway and a couple other areas a little bit higher. On the house, I'm still going to use the 3% mix, and because I don't need nothing heavier than that. Only difference is I'm just going to go ahead and go around the house and apply chemicals and let it dwell on there for a little longer. And then when I come back and rinse everything down, that should have the house clean. Hopefully we can get this job done a lot faster than we did last year. So let's take a look around.
Okay, even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die, horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why, nothing is for show, nothing is for certain, nothing lasts forever but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, a Quim and
I don't know if you remember this, but we have the property line right here, a little bit past there, and we got to do this gutter and sewer area right here. We got to clean this. It's not as bad as wood, but it is bad. You can look at it kind of close. You see the algae and stuff that's coming back and stuff from last year. The curves are just as bad because of the water and trash coming from the neighbors and over the years' time. Then we have the driveway. You see it's real dark and stuff. So when we get through, it's not slippery, but I can't really tell how slippery it is. I got these new shoes. Well, you see they're kind of dirty now, but these shoes are real slip proof. So I don't have to worry about slipping anymore. But we're going to go ahead and hit this driveway, get it as clean as possible. We also going to do the sidewalk, and then we're going to do the house. Now, if you look at the house, you notice that it has a lot of stuff on the gutters. Let me zoom in. As you see, you have the leaves and pine straw and stuff hanging off the gutters. He's going to have some people come out and clean the roof and the gutters next week. So I'm going to try my best to just push that stuff up and get the gutters and everything clean. We also hit this wall. Like I said, I'm going to use a stronger percent on the wall so we can get through this stuff real quick and stuff like that. I don't want to be here too long if I have to. The weather is supposed to hold up today, but we'll see how that happens. I got all my stuff unloaded right here. We have the garage doors. They're still pretty clean. We have cobwebs and stuff like that that we gotta get out. Same thing. That's one thing about this house. It's not that dirty, but it does have a lot of cobwebs. Looking at the driveway again, we have this big area right here. Last year, it was a car that was right here. He got the car moved, so I didn't clean underneath the car, but I got this area, but it looks real bad right now. But hopefully that this is gonna look 100% better when I get through with this. All right, the stairs. I like that he cut the bushes back because it was hanging over the railing, and it was real hard to clean these stairs, so he cut them back a little bit. The stairs right here, if you look at it, like I said, my shoes are pretty good, but these stairs are slippery when they're wet. So you see all the algae and stuff on there, and this is the main reason he's calling me back and stuff. So we're gonna use the pump sprayer to get this area clean. We're gonna clean this table off right here, like I did last time. Get all the handrails, and like I said, pump sprayer is gonna, with a stronger mix, is gonna eat this stuff up. Then we're gonna go back and get the gutters, and we're gonna also try to get the roof and stuff right here. We're gonna try to clean as much as we possibly can. Like all these leaves right here on the gutters, we're gonna try to push all that stuff back and get it clean. Then we have the pavers right here. Pavers has to be done to get it clean. And then if you look at it, we'll move all this stuff out of the way that we possibly can. That barrel is kind of heavy because if I remember, it's full of water. yeah, so we're not moving that. So we'll try to clean around the battery. The wall itself, it's not as bad as it was last time, but we're gonna hit it to get this green algae off of it. As you can see, it's got green algae on it, and we want to get all that off. And like I said, pump spreader is going to pretty much do this. And then we have the side of this house. It's not as bad. It's pretty clean, even though it's in a shaded area. Back over here, we're going to hit this wall. Back around the front. And like I said, cobwebs and stuff right there. We have leaves and stuff right here. This door is wood, so we're going to try to steer clear of this door, and also that Ring doorbell. And also you notice it has a lock right there, so the door is a no-no. We gotta go. It's not in bad shape. It's kind of clean, so it's not too bad. But we'll try to get this little pollen and stuff right there with a little light water. And then also we'll get these stairs right here, and this, like I said, this walkway. Okay, so that's going to do it for the walk around. We're going to go ahead and get everything hooked up and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hoses up. We're gonna start in the back of the house and work our way to this side of the house. We're gonna work our way over to this side of the house in the front. But yeah, if we're gonna try to do everything in the back first, so we're not just gonna do the house wash and then go back into the deck and then go to the driveway. We're gonna try to do the house, the deck, and the pavers and stuff at the same time. So this video is gonna be a little bit different from the other one, but you're gonna see big results from it. Let me go ahead and get everything hooked up, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. right, so I got the back part of this house right here in the side. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this wall and the pavers so that way it can dwell for 10-20 minutes and stuff like that. That'll help to kill this and make this job go faster. So take a look at what you see on the ground with the pavers. And like I said, I'm just putting, this is my regular 3% mix that I put on houses. Only thing is, I'm just gonna let this dwell for a long time. But I'm already looking at it and it's already starting to lighten up some. That's the reason I like to say, a 3% mix in a bucket, you can't go wrong. It's not too strong for houses, and it's not too weak for concrete and pavers. The only time that you probably need something stronger is, let's say, I mean, you can look at it, it's starting to fade and I'm standing right here on top of it. Only time that you'll need something stronger is like green algae that's on wood and stuff. That stuff is hard to come off for some reason. But like I said, we're gonna let this dwell. I'm not gonna keep spraying this or anything. I'm just gonna let it stay here for, I guess, you know, whenever I get back to it. So I'm not afraid to leave it on the concrete. All right, I got the back of the house, I got the side. It's already starting to look better. So let me get in this area over here. And right now I'm just concentrating on the house, nothing else. Running low on SH, but I still should have enough to finish this back part of this house. Yep. Long reach soap tip on. All right, that's pretty much it. So I got the back side of the house, the side of the house over there covered. I got the pavers working. I got the pavers working. So let's go. Like I said, it's starting to lighten up. It's not completely done. You're gonna see a big difference when I put that surface clean on it. All right, let's go over here. Okay, I got y'all set up right here. We're gonna go with a fan tip, and we're gonna start at the bottom. I'm also going to shoot the deck on the side right here. right, I'm gonna keep working my way up toward the top. And the key to using chemicals, guys, is basically when you wash a house or anything, if your chemicals is not that strong, you let it dwell a little bit longer. That way, you'll get all the algae and stuff off of it, and you don't waste a lot of money trying to use a whole bunch of chemicals. I'm probably gonna bump up the strength of the chemicals when I do the driveway, because I want to get out of here quick and fast today. I don't want to be here all day. So that's coverage over there. And just in case y'all wondering, I am shooting 3 stories. That 4-gallon-a-minute machine can wash pretty much a lot of stuff. Okay, so I have 3 sides of the house washed. I have the Pavers covered. I'm gonna hit these bricks because that's the next thing that I know is gonna take a while to get clean. And that way I want to use a lot of pressure and stuff on it. I'm hitting the bricks and stone on the side of the house too. Just about out of SH. I think I might have enough to get this finished. I know I had to really do the top because I sprayed it with a pump spray, remember? And also, not spraying the top, that means I ain't got to get water on the plants and stuff because I'm not spraying up there. If I was spraying up there, I had to water those plants right now. Okay, that looks like that's the end of the SH. And like I said, we're gonna let that dwell for however long it takes it to dwell. But now I'm gonna go ahead and pull my downstream ejector out of the bucket, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing the house down. Then the only thing when I come around, I'm gonna start some more SH, and I'm gonna start putting SH on the driveway, and then we're gonna do the front of the house, and then the stairs, and then the walkway. After I get all that stuff done, applying the SH, then I'm gonna come back and start rinsing it down. But that's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to get through this job real quick. But the trees are blocking it, so I can't really get it a better shot. But let's go ahead and get this rinsed down. And I'm gonna be real heavy on the gutters to try to push all that stuff back. All those gutters are filled to the brim with leaves and stuff. So it's not too much I can really do. I was hoping I can knock a lot of that stuff loose, but I can't. But at least the gutters are coming clean. That's the main purpose. Now, I know y'all wondering, like, why don't we just add gutter cleaner to this? Well, for one, insurance companies do not like you to get on roofs and stuff when you pressure wash. So that's the reason you never see me do a roof wash, and you never see me do gutter cleaners. But there is a way you can do gutter cleaners from the ground. It's a long pole that you can get with a a little curved one that you can put on the end of the pole and just put in the gutters, and they'll clean the gutters out. I'm not too sure how good it would clean, but when I was doing with my last company, when I learned how to pressure wash, I did do a couple of gutter cleanings. I didn't have the equipment to do roof wash because it was just basically a setup with 4 gallon minute. It was set up with a 4 gallon a minute machine, and there was no way that I could put a 12 volt. There's no way I can put a 12 volt there was no way I can put a 12 volt pump on the machine because, like I said, I didn't really have that much experience and stuff, but I've learned over the years how to do it by looking at videos and also asking my friend about it. So I can do roof washes, I can do gutter cleanings, but like I said, insurance companies, that was one of the things they asked me when I was getting my insurance. Are you going to get on roofs? So I'm like, I don't want it to affect my premium, so I just want to get on roofs right now. Okay, that's the front part of the house right here. So we're just going to have the bricks parts right here in the front, and then that'll be at the front. We're going to go ahead and move y'all over to the side, and we're going to get you set up where you can see me wash the side of the house now. I'm gonna stand up here and do it. As I'm washing, I'm making sure that I hit the gutters real good because that's the areas where the cobwebs were from the spiders, and the corners of the windows. It had a lot of spider webs and stuff on it, so we want to make sure we get all that clean so when the customer comes out and look at the house, they won't see that stuff. Because anytime that you wash a house, of course you're going to get the mold and mildew off the house. But you need to make sure that you get spider webs and stuff off the house too. Because if you leave spider webs on the house, it's going to make the house look dirty. All right, we'll switch to the fan tip here. I don't know how much of the those pavers are clean. Because it started raining and it could have diluted my SH a lot more than what it is now. So I keep that in mind, but that's one good thing. If I was getting any kind of SH on these bushes, that rain surely washed it out. It's been raining the last couple days here, so it's gonna be kind of hard to kill any kind of plants and stuff. So make sure I got this window pretty good. Don't see no more spots. Down toward the bottom of the house is red mud has been splashing up on the house when it's raining, so make sure I get that pretty good. Okay, that's this little side of the house right here. let's go ahead and move toward the back. Now I'm making sure that my hose don't get caught on anything. Y'all didn't see it in the last video when I did this house, but my hose busted on me. And it was not the prettiest thing. I think that was the reason I slowed down when I did this job, because instead of having 100 foot of hose, I only had 50 foot. So having longer hose, you can move a lot faster because you don't have to move your machine as much. With 50 foot hose, you have to constantly move your machine because you can't reach everything that you normally reach with a 100 foot hose. Get the side right here. Now I'm not going to worry too much about the bottom right now because I still got to do the pavers. When we start on the pavers, you're going to see a big difference in what they look like from when I first started. So we hitting the gutters as best we can. Like I said, I'm trying to push the leaves out. Yeah, I see little trees and stuff going around the gutter. So I don't know when the last time he had the gutters clean, but he should have had it done a minute ago. If I was him, I would probably have somebody, the tree service, to come cut some of these trees back because that gutter is about to fall. I'm looking at its shape when I'm spraying it with the line, so I'm pretty sure nothing is coming out of it if I get in the water on the roof. Getting the downspout real good. That looks good. All right. I think y'all should be able to see. Yeah. So we're gonna get this part up here. Then we're going to work our way down toward the bottom. Side of the house, and then we're going to start on the deck itself and then keep moving around. Let's go over the long reach. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the fan. All right, let's go ahead and hit the deck and this table over here. So get y'all set up. And we're gonna move all the furniture back to this side. Well, not furniture, just a couple of little items that they have on the deck over to this side over here. That way, that'll be out the way. I am using the J-rod with the low pressure tip. I don't need high pressure right here. So let's start in handrails. Okay, everything's looking real good. I think I'm gonna have to switch to the white tip and kind of be back far because there's a lot of trash in between the cracks and stuff. And this soft wash is not gonna really get it off. But I'm gonna do my best not to damage the deck if I'm gonna use a white tip. But the deck is coming clean. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to a different tip. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be here all day trying to chase those little spots. I don't know if you can see this table coming clean. Let me get you a little close over here. There we go. That looks a little better. That wasn't included in the price, but I just throwed it in because I ain't like the way it looked. Let me switch to another tip. All right, guys, so on this deck, I'm using the white tip because there's a lot of not pine needles, but there's a lot of pollen stuck in between the cracks and stuff, so we're gonna try to get that up. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna get over here in this corner first, and then we're gonna push everything toward this way. Get this part over here. Now notice I'm moving real quick and stuff, and that's because I'm using this white tip. If I were using a low pressure tip, I wouldn't be moving as fast. Got all the little stuff out between the cracks. Let me go ahead and switch over to a soft wash tip, and we're gonna get everything clean off, especially on the house. All right, we're gonna start on the stairs now. All right, I'm gonna get the stairs a little bit later when I go around to the other side. But let's go over here and start working on this wall and gonna start working on the wall and the pavers now. So let's get the wall first. So even though I'm doing the wall, I'm getting the base of the pavers too, so that way I don't have to worry about taking the surface cleaner off to clean the around the wall. Clean this area right here so I can push that green egg over here. I don't think that's the best spot for it anyway. These things are heavy. I don't know why they make them so heavy. I don't know how them things work. Alright, I'm probably gonna come back. Well, I know I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna use a post treatment on these pavers right here to get all the dark spots up. But for right now, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and blow the leaves and stuff off. That way I can use the surface cleaner and get this clean. So before I get too ahead of myself, I'm gonna move this bird bath too, so I won't knock it over. I'm gonna clean this area out right here and put it right here. That'll be out my way now. Also, I had a gas line right there, so I want to make sure that I got around that. That green egg needs a little love too, so you hit that real quick. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the pavers. I definitely need to get a new ball valve. This one was getting hard to open. All right, here we go. deck. We're gonna do a post-treatment on this after we do the driveway. But we also gonna use the pump sprayer so we don't have to bring this back up here. All right, let's wash the house down, the outside of the deck and the stairs. Normally I wouldn't let this sit this long on the house, but since it's raining, I wasn't in no hurry to get this stuff cleaned off. So in a normal situation on a hot day, you want to apply the chemical and then go back and rinse it off after you probably applied to 2 sides of the house. Sometimes, depending on the size of the house, you can put the chemicals on the entire house and then start back over from the beginning and rinse it off. But this one wasn't that bad. Like I said, after I get through this, we're going to hit the outside of the deck and the stairs. And then we still have this retaining wall right here by the side of the house. A lot of that chemical has already ate up all that algae and stuff, so it looks clean. You just have to do a quick rinse. So that'll save me a lot of time. I'm not too sure how it looks on top of the retaining wall, because that was a little bit heavier as far as the algae is concerned, but it did start fading when I was applying it with the pump sprayer. So hopefully that it's not that bad and we can get that done. So the chemical and soap that I applied to the house, I can see it rinsing off. That's because, like I said, the sun didn't bake it in because there's no sun out. The sun is probably going to come out like in the next hour or so. Let's hit these stairs. water on the driveway, in the street, in the curb. I think I'm gonna do a pre-treatment on the driveway, so that way it can be like this. See, I haven't washed this yet, but all that green algae is gone. So I'm gonna do a pre-treatment on this driveway. That way, it's gonna make it a lot easier, a lot faster to go through. I'm gonna also make the SH a little stronger than my 3%, so that way it's gonna get everything done. But before I do that, since I already got some made, I'm gonna go ahead and get the front of the house covered. Then I'm gonna go back and treat the driveway. All right, guys, had a little situation here. This is the reason I carry my tools. When I was trying to crank up the machine, the little pull rope broke on me again. So I have a video where I fixed the pull string before, so if you want to see that video, click on the little link right over there. All right, so far we're good. I think I'm gonna buy me another rope because I'm at the end of the rope, and if it breaks again, I'm gonna have a new one put on anyway. So just showing that a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the front of the house now, and then we're gonna also do a pre-treatment on the driveway and the stairs and walkway. We'll start off at the bottom. Get this soap to come through. There it is. I see soap, that means I got bleach. I'm gonna get these staircase. I'm not gonna hit the door because I don't want to get anything on it. Everything else around the door though, we're gonna rinse that off. It has a lot of pollen and stuff on here. So this is probably gonna come a lot cleaner than what I think it's gonna come. So we're gonna keep it moving. If you notice, I ain't wet the bushes because it just rained. So I ain't got to really worry about that, but I'm gonna still do another rinse on the bushes after I get finished, because I don't know how much rain hit the bushes compared to how much SH is going to be hitting the bushes. Sir, that's nice and strong. I can smell it. Camera right here, so I got to watch out for that. I'm not going to really spray that window all the way. So we're going to spray around the camera because I ain't trying to damage anything. So I'm definitely going to let this dwell a little bit because it's the bricks. I don't got to really worry about anything getting damaged or anything like that. Hit the front and these posts. Make sure I'm not hitting that door. Nope, I ain't getting nothing on the door, so that's perfect. Got everything there, so now we're gonna go ahead and do a pre-treatment on this sidewalk. And we're gonna hit some of the driveway. And I still have to rinse down this retaining wall. So we're gonna get to that too. Put a little bit more SH on it. But it looks pretty good. So, okay, so we have SH on everything. Go back over here, make sure that's good. Hit this wall one more time. Because I'm not using high pressure, I'm just gonna use the, well, I'll probably use high pressure to clean this wall off. But we're gonna make sure that it's clean. So now, since that's working off, let's go ahead and get this little area right here. This area wasn't that bad, but I want to go ahead and get this out the way so I can push everything back toward the house. Like I said, this area wasn't that bad, so that's a good thing. And this area had a lot of green algae and pollen and stuff right here. Now also, it was a car right here, so I didn't wash it last year. So it's probably a little bit dirtier than the rest of the driveway. Okay, we're gonna let that dwell a little bit and we'll be back. All right, I got all my pre-treatment done on the stairs and the house. Stairs are looking good already. So I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing this stuff off. I'm gonna use the white tip. Here we go. Alright, it looks good. Let's go ahead and start rinsing the house down now. Then we're going to jump to the other side. Sorry about that, guys. I should have known that y'all couldn't see the house and stuff I was washing. There we go. Well, I washed half of the top. Let's just finish the bottom. I'm gonna hit this area right over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the walkway and then do the rest of the driveway. Okay, we're gonna do the post-treatment and then we're getting out of here. That's going to do it for this job. Let's go ahead and take a look around so we can see what we have. All right, I'll show you this area first. This is the driveway. It's still kind of wet, but it looks nice. Hand over to the house. The house looks real bright. Cobwebs. Mold or anything on it. Here by the garage door. See that little white strip now? It's clean. Still got a couple spots, but that's not coming off. It's some kind of stain or something that's in it. Alright. This wall is clean. The top of it is real clean. Since this drive it's a lot better. All right, here's the stairs in the front of the house. You notice the leaves are still hanging off. I couldn't knock the leaves off because they're really inside the gutters. So I got as much as I possibly could, but it is clean. Door, the staircase. So this wall is looking 100% better than what it did. Look back over here. That's the house again. Like I said, it's clean. That window's clean. All the way down here. And we come back here. That's clean. And the wall again, nice and clean. And then we go back down to the pavers. Pavers, it's 90 day. I did do the post treatment on here. I used to pump spray or just spray the different areas that had spots and stuff, so it came up real good. And if you look over here to the deck now, it's the back of the house right here. deck. This table, I cleaned this form too. That looks real good. Back of the house right here. That's nice and clean. And again, I guess a little bit got wet. It's something from me spraying the house down. Well, probably rained just a second ago. All right, here go the staircase. It's about time. See, it's about time to start staining it again because all the stain is coming off. All right, there's the handrails and then the stairs. Walk down. Nice and clean. Don't have to worry about slipping anymore. And we're back here to the driveway again. Let's complete walk around the house. Now let's go up to the street. Look out there and see how that looks up there. Okay, that's it. Just gotta walk around and check everything out. Walk all the way up toward here. Customers right there came out. Look at it, see what I was doing. All the way down. So right here, that's the edge of the property line. All right. Okay, Equipmenites, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it entertaining. If not, at least I hope that you learned something from it. If you didn't, go back and look at the video because you skipped over the good parts. Once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. This is Marcos from Equipmeni Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Equipmeni.